You know, as caregivers, I think our first instincts are to take care of everyone else. And my thoughts are, oh, I want to buy this book for my children, my grandchildren. Why do you think we need that imagination in that world, that candy colored world of lickety pop, as much as the children do to avoid burnout?
100%. We need it because it gives us the opportunity to connect with ourselves and to take a moment for ourselves. A lot of the time, when we think we're taking a moment for ourselves, such as having a cup of coffee at the table or sitting and reading a book, we haven't really escaped in a way that allows our mind to escape the mental load that we're living in. Yes, I love a cup of coffee by the table. I love to sit and read a book, but we're in our real world right now. We really are. We still have the kids in the background, or our parents, or our partners in the background. We don't get to escape. And Lickitypop is such a different world. We haven't seen it before. We're not escaping into a book that has real life connections. We don't have marshmallow moles in real life. We don't have candy colored. I wish we could, but we don't. So this is a true escape where our mind can escape, but we can also feel safe, because for caregivers, we don't always feel that we are doing the right thing sometimes. Sometimes we feel that we're failing in a way, or that we're outdated in what is that. So I feel that going into a world in Lickitypop, there's nothing wrong with what we've done throughout the day. We can end it in a beautiful story, connect with them, but feel good about ourselves as well. We're never in a blame situation, I want to say. So we also need that calm and connection. And Lickitypop, at the end of every story, has a poem specifically for whatever message that story is. And the very first book is about kindness and friendship. But truly, it's about connection. And that's what grandparents and kids need. That's what caregivers need. And so at the end of the story might be for children, but the poem at the end, I have made it specifically for adults. And I think it will resonate with them more than the kids. So that's why I say this book truly is for both generations.
I have to say, my husband loves watching the kids' movies and Disney as much as he enjoys regular TV when he watches it. So I think secretly, why is it we feel so much guilt or shame when we admit that we need to escape into these imaginary worlds?
I know, and it's just built into how we're perceived in society. I feel we've been taught, and I may be generalizing, that rest must be earned, that imagination looks like rest. And so we're a little bit ashamed of it. We think that choosing quiet is radical. It's laziness. It's not real life parenting. And this was the hardest part for me. This is what generated me to create this world. Reality needed me. How dare I step away into fantasy for that moment? How can I? But then that belief is what burnt me out. And when I stepped back, I realized that imagination is not avoiding reality. It's how we rest so we can face that day in the best way possible for us and for the people who rely on us. So when we parallel our needs with our children's needs and the kids' needs, we realize we both need this. It's not exclusive to one person or one generation.